weekly review of trending stories. If you're a new subscriber or you're watching for the first time, this is Eko Hot Blog weekly review of trending stories, where we bring to you the juiciest and trending stories of the week.
Welcome to another episode of Eko Hot Blog weekly review on trending stories. Stay tuned as I bring to you juicy, trending and interesting stories on politics, lifestyle and entertainment. I am Lydia Ajayi. First, the headlines. 1 year in office, my government walking the talk, says Tinubu. President Tinubu government rolls out cash transfer for 75 million Nigerians. Former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair visits Tinubu in Abuja. LG autonomy policies, Afenifere cheers Tinubu on. Outrage as Nigeria changes national anthem. Sanwo-Olu unveils new Lagos transport policy. Sanwo-Olu installs 50 monarchs, reconstitutes Oba Council. Ekpe celebrates Seriki Bamu's 85th birthday with prayers and praise. Amola of Odumola confers chieftaincy title on Saliu Adeniyi, 2 others. Bamu Foundation donates ambulance to Ekpe community. I'm so blessed to have you. Seriki Bamu pays a debt of gratitude to well-wishers for 85th birthday celebration. Bayo Osiefa laid to rest as Ekpe club members pay last respect. Ex-US President Donald Trump found guilty of all criminal charges in hush money trial. Cristiano Ronaldo celebrates as he becomes first top scorer in 4 countries. Okoye describes Super Eagles recall as great honor. Eniola Badmus officially confirms new political appointments. US lab denies conducting poison test on Mohbad. Now the news in full. President Bola Tinubu yesterday assessed his performance in the last 366 days and gave himself a thumbs up, saying his government is walking the talk. Tinubu, who also hailed Nigerians for 25 years of unbroken democratic rule, urged the citizenry to build a nation for generations unborn. He, however, warned against risking the nation's democracy, saying as Nigerians, we must continue to collaborate, work together and build our country against the backdrop that we do not have another country we can call our own. President Tinubu spoke at a joint sitting of the National Assembly where he formally flagged up the recitation of the whole national anthem, Nigeria We Hail Thee. He had earlier signed into law the bill dropping the current national anthem for Nigeria We Hail Thee that was passed on Tuesday by the Senate and last week by the House of Representatives. The president assured that his address would be on June 12, which is Democracy Day. Tinubu arrived the Green Chamber of the National Assembly exactly 12:31 p.m. for the official takeoff of the anthem, which they all sang with the Brigade of Guards leading. Also, President Bola Tinubu-led federal government has on Tuesday announced the reinstatement of the suspended Social Investment Program. The scheme aims to alleviate the suffering of citizens, particularly vulnerable groups, by providing direct payments to 75 million Nigerians across 50 million households. It stated that the cash transfer program was overhauled to tackle fraud. The Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, announced this at the ministerial sectoral briefing to mark the first year in office of President Bola Tinubu administration in Abuja. On January 12, Tinubu suspended all the programs administered by the National Social Investment Program Agency for 6 weeks as part of a probe of alleged malfeasance in the management of the agency and the scheme. The president also suspended Betta Edu as the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation on January 8. Edu's ministry supervises the operations of the NSIPA. The intervention programs affected include the N-Power, the Conditional Cash Transfer Scheme, the Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program, and the Homegrown School Feeding Initiative. To revamp the program, Tinubu approved the establishment of a special presidential panel led by Edun to carry out an intensive review and audit of the existing financial framework and policy guidelines of the social investment programs. Giving an update on the steps taken by the committee at the briefing, the finance minister stated that the government had decided to restart the program to provide support for poor Nigerians. Moving on, Former British Prime Minister Tony Blair met with President Bola Tinubu on Tuesday at the presidential villa in Abuja. It was reported that Tinubu received Blair shortly after returning from a 4-day working visit to Lagos. Tinubu's meeting with Tony Blair was attended by several high-ranking government officials, including the Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila, Foreign Affairs Minister Yusuf Tuga, Information and National Orientation Minister Mohammed Idris, and Special Advisor to the President on Policy Coordination Hadiza Bazza Usman. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has commended the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, for his role in transforming the nation's capital. The president, who flew in from Lagos on Tuesday, hailed Wike's dedication to infrastructural development and applauded his efforts in rejuvenating the FCT. Speaking during the commissioning ceremony of the Southern Parkway on Tuesday, Tinubu stated that he was not surprised at Wike's achievements. The newly completed road named Bola Ahmed Tinubu Way stretches from the National Christian Center to Ring Road 1. Also, the esteemed leader of Afenifere, the prominent pan-Yoruba socio-cultural and socio-political organization, Chief Reuben Famuyide Fasuranti, has publicly endorsed President Bola Tinubu's decision to grant full autonomy to the 774 local government areas across Nigeria. This endorsement came as part of a congratulatory message delivered on the occasion of President Bola Tinubu's first year in office. In a statement released by Afenifere's National Publicity Secretary, Comrade Jare Ajayi, Pa Fasuranti praised the Tinubu administration for its courageous policies over the past year. He expressed belief that these policies will reposition Nigeria for better governance and enhanced local administration. Pa Fasuranti stated, "Before, during, and after the presidential election that brought you into the office last year, I gave you some ideas regarding how to tackle some challenges that Nigeria faced and still faces. We also spoke about some of these issues when I led Afenifere delegation to your office in Abuja last month. I'm happy to know that in line with your promises, you are making efforts at implementing policies that will enhance the situation of our dear country and better the lot of the people," he said. Pa Fasuranti says that the reform initiated by the government have the prospect of revamping the country's economy and reducing the mutual distrust among the ethnic nationalities in the country. According to Ajayi, the leader particularly commended Tinubu on his government's efforts to rescue local governments from the strangulating grip of state governors. In another development, some Nigerians have expressed outrage after the country's national anthem was changed with little consultation. President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday signed into law the bill to revert to Nigeria's old national anthem, which was dropped by a military government in 1978. The newly readopted anthem, which begins with Nigeria We Hail Thee, was written by Lillian Jean Williams in 1959 and composed by Frances Beda. Speaking on his first anniversary in office, President Tinubu says the anthem symbolized Nigeria's diversity, but many have questioned its priorities amid the cost of living crisis. Reacting online, some Nigerians says the country had more pressing problems such as insecurity, rising inflation, and a foreign exchange crisis. But Tari Mongunu, chairman of the parliamentary committee who pushed the bill through, dismissed the widespread criticism, saying it was timely and important. It will undoubtedly inspire a zeal for patriotism and cooperation. It will promote cultural heritage, changing the national anthem will chart a path to greater unity, Tahir said. And Kano resident Abu Shamsu agrees, saying, "I think it is more encompassing and I like the way it flows." In Lagos reports, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has unveiled the state transport policy. The policy unveiled on Tuesday aims to implement a regulatory framework to enhance the state transport system. The policy development has involved dividing the state transport system into 14 key elements. These elements encompasses critical actions such as road infrastructure, rail transport, air transport, inland waterways transport, traffic management, public transport, urban road freight, non-motorized transport, and more. Sanwo-Olu, represented by Deputy Governor Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, at the unveiling held at Ikeja, says today we unveil the long-awaited Lagos State Transport Policy, a culmination of rigorous planning, meticulous research, and unwavering dedication to improving the lives of our people through effective, sustainable, and accessible transportation. I'm sure we all know the challenges that have plagued our transportation system for far too long, ranging from traffic congestion to pollution to inadequate infrastructure, among others. The Lagos State Transport Policy is built upon a foundation of inclusivity, sustainability, and innovation. It embodies our commitment to providing safe, reliable, and affordable transportation options for all residents, regardless of their socioeconomic status or location within the state. In another development, approximately 50 monarchs were installed in Lagos State over the past year, with Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu also reconstituting 84 members into the State Council of Obas and Chiefs, promoting equity and unity in the state. Commissioner for Local Government, Chieftaincy Affairs and Rural Development, Kayode Robert, highlighted this achievement while outlining the ministry's accomplishments over the year. He noted that the peace within the institution reflects the people's support and confidence in Governor Sanwo-Olu's leadership. Robert reassured residents that grassroots development will remain a priority in the government's policy to ensure good governance. He emphasized that Sanwo-Olu is committed to transforming Lagos into a 21st century economy and delivering a greater Lagos. In Ekpe stories, in the serene town of Ekpe, Nigeria, an extraordinary celebration unfolds. The community gathers to pay tribute to Reverend leader Alhaji Shakiru Akoni Seriki, known to many as Baba Bamu, on his 85th birthday. This milestone event drew dignitaries, royalties, and community members alike, all eager to honor a man who has profoundly impacted their lives. Dignitaries present include Otumba Henry Ajumale, the respected and gracious Alara of Ilara, Oba Dr. Olufolarin Olukayode Ogusanwo, amongst many others. The Federation of Ekpe Division Student Association also presented a special gift to Baba Bamu, expressing their gratitude for his unwavering support. This gesture was followed by personal commentaries from attendees who shared heartfelt stories of Baba Bamu's positive impact on their lives. In a gesture of deep appreciation, the planning committee presented Baba Bamu with a Hilux vehicle. Additionally, the patrons and matrons of Club 97 of Ekpe Division commemorated his 85th birthday by donating an ambulance to the Bamu Foundation, furthering his legacy of service and philanthropy. Alhaji Shakiru Akoni Seriki Baba Bamu celebrated his 85th birthday surrounded by love and admiration. This celebration not only marked a milestone in his life but also celebrated a legacy of leadership, compassion, and unwavering commitment to his community. From we at Eko Hot Blog, we are wishing Baba Bamu more life and prosperity. Moving on. Omola of Odomola Oba Sulaiman Adeshina Adebowale has conferred a chieftaincy title on the former chairman of Eredo LCDA, Honorable Saliu Adeniyi, and two other worthy personalities. The conferment ceremony took place at the Palace of Omola on Saturday, 25th May 2024. Honorable Saliu, who is the immediate past chairman of Eredo LCDA, was conferred the title of Akpagun Pote of Odomola land alongside his wife, who was given the Yeye Akpagun Pote of Odomola. Honorable Saliu, in an exclusive interview with Eko Hot Blog, thanked the Omola of Odomola and described the chieftaincy conferment as a thing of pride. This chieftaincy title is a source of pride and honor to me, and I thank the Kabiyesi for counting me worthy of this honor, Honorable Saliu said. Others conferred with chieftaincy titles as Surveyor Motosho Olawale and his wife as Otumba Tayeshe and Yeye Otumba Tayeshe respectively, and Mr. Elujoba Adegoke and Mrs. Elujoba Sophia as Otumba Mayegun and Yeye Otumba Mayegun of Odomola Kingdom. Also, in a profound gesture of gratitude and generosity, the Bamu Foundation has gifted the Ekpe community of Lagos State with a much-needed ambulance. The presentation held as an expression of thanksgiving for the blessings bestowed upon Alhaji Seriki Akonibamu, better known as Baba Bamu, and his foundation, serves as a testament to their commitment to the welfare of the community. The Ekpe political leader celebrated his 85th birthday on Saturday at the Jubilee Chalet, Ekpe, Lagos. The newly donated ambulance stands as a vital resource for the community, providing essential medical transportation services to those in need. Amidst the expression of gratitude and reference, Baba Bamu spoke of his deep-rooted appreciation for the blessings bestowed upon him throughout his life. He emphasized the importance of giving back to the community and expressed his firm belief in the principle of sharing one's blessings with others. The Bamu Foundation's donation of the ambulance serves as a shining example of compassion, embodying the spirit of selflessness and generosity. In accepting this generous gift, the community extends its heartfelt gratitude to Baba Bamu and the foundation for their unwavering commitment to the well-being of all. Still on Baba Bamu, Alhaji Seriki Akoni, popularly known as Bamu, a prominent figure in the Ekpe community of Lagos State, has expressed his heartfelt appreciation for the overwhelming support and love shown to him during his 85th birthday celebration. He thanked well-wishers in a statement he personally signed on Wednesday. Alhaji Bamu, the leader of the All Progressive Congress in Ekpe, celebrated his 85th birthday in a grand ceremony at the Jubilee Chalet, Ekpe, on Saturday, May 25, 2024. The ceremony witnessed the presence of various dignitaries, including royals and political leaders across Ekpe and Lagos State. Surrounded by friends, political associates, and beloved family members, Alhaji Bamu was visibly moved by the outpouring of affection and thoughtful gestures, marking this significant milestone in his life. Reacting to the celebration, the celebrant says the presence of well-wishers truly touched his heart and made the milestone birthday more special. I am overwhelmed with gratitude for all the love, support, and generosity shown to me on my 85th birthday, he said. Your presence, kind words, and thoughtful gestures have truly touched my heart and made this milestone birthday even more special. Moving on, Chief Bayo Osiefa, one of the founding fathers and pioneer members of Ekpe Club, has been buried. He was laid to rest on Tuesday, 28 May 2024. Chief Bayo Osiefa answered the ultimate call on Monday, 27 May 2024 and was buried on Tuesday according to Islamic rites. He died at the age of 87 years after a brief illness. The lying-in-state ceremony was held at Ekpe Club, where other members of the club were present to pay their last respect to him and took turns to sign the condolence register. His body was then taken to the first Ekpe Central Mosque, Okebalogu, where the body was committed in prayer amidst a gathering of Islamic clerics, family, friends, and well-wishers. He was then buried at the Osiefa family compound, after which a fidal prayer was held in his honor at the To Hotel. Alhaji Osiefa was the patriarch of the Osiefa family of Ekpe. Besides being a prominent member of a social club, he had a fulfilling professional career. This deceased retired from the Nigerian Customs Service as an accomplished officer. He was the CEO of Dito Hotel. May Allah grant him Al-Jannah Firdaus. Outside Nigeria, former President of the United States, President Donald Trump, has been found guilty of all criminal counts in his hush money trial in New York. The 12-person jury in a verdict read late Thursday night found Trump guilty of all 34 felonies brought against him by prosecutors. The verdict made him the first president in U.S. history to be convicted of a felony. The jury concluded that he falsified business records in connection to a hush money paid to an adult film star, Stormy Daniels. Trump, 77, was accused of concealing a payment to buy the former adult film star's silence in the final days of his 2016 election campaign. The court heard from more than 20 witnesses over 6 weeks, including Daniels, whose alleged sexual encounter with the former president was at the center of the case. The presumptive Republican nominee for president had accused his chief rival, President Joe Biden, of orchestrating the case against him. Reacting to his conviction, Trump said, "This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a convicted judge who was corrupt." He vowed to keep fighting until the end. As he spoke, hundreds of spectators gathered outside the court with a helicopter circling overhead. The conviction will not disqualify Trump from competing against Biden in November 15 presidential election. The presiding judge, Joan McCann, is expected to sentence Trump on July 11, 2024. In sports, Portuguese football icon Cristiano Ronaldo took to his Instagram page to celebrate his new feat in the world of football. The 39-year-old scored 2 goals in Al Nassr's 4-2 win over Al Ittihad, which was the club's last game in the Saudi Pro League season. Ronaldo's brace ended up with 35 league games in just 31 games. That was the first time in the history of the Saudi Pro League that a player scored that high in a single season. This feat makes Cristiano Ronaldo the first player in the history of professional football to finish a league season as the highest goal scorer in 4 different leagues across the world. Ronaldo landed his first golden boot in an elite league while playing for Manchester United between 2003 and 2009. He scored 31 goals in 34 Premier League games during the 2007 to 2008 season at Old Trafford. He left for Real Madrid while at Real Madrid, the Portuguese striker finished the 2011-2012 season with 40 goals in 34 games, as he finished as the league's top scorer in the said season. In the 2013-2014 season, Ronaldo achieved the same feat but with 31 goals in 30 league games. During the 2014-2015 season, Ronaldo scored a career-high 48 league goals in 35 league games to win the La Liga Golden Boot of the said season. 2 seasons after Cristiano Ronaldo moved to Juventus, the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner won the Golden Boot during the 2020-2021 season with 29 goals in 33 games. After he achieved the same feat at the Saudi Pro League on Monday, May 27, 2024, Ronaldo wrote on Instagram on Tuesday, "Proud to make history as the first top scorer in 4 countries. A huge thank you to all the clubs, teammates and staff who helped me along the way." Still in sports news, Maduka Okoye, the goalkeeper for Udinese, expressed his deep appreciation for the opportunity to represent Nigeria once again after his recall to the national team for the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. He described it as a great honor. Okoye has made it to the final roster of 23 players selected by Nigeria's head coach Finidi George for the upcoming qualifier against South Africa and Benin Republic. This marks his return to national team duties after last being called up in October for international friendlies against Saudi Arabia and Mozambique. Okoye's recall at 24 comes as a result of his outstanding season at Udinese, where his stellar goalkeeping performances were instrumental in securing the club's Serie A status. He featured in 22 matches across all competitions, marking his highest appearance tally since the 2021-2022 season, and notably secured 5 clean sheets during the season. Following Udinese's narrow victory over Frosinone yesterday, the ex-Watford shortstopper expressed his excitement about rejoining the Super Eagles squad. "I am very happy to return to the national team. It is a great honor for me and my family to play for Nigeria," Okoye told Udinese's official website. The Super Eagles are set to welcome Bafana Bafana to the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo on Friday, June 7th. In the entertainment industry, Nollywood actress Eniola Badmus has thanked the Speaker of Nigeria's House of Representatives Abbas Tajuddin for appointing her as a special assistant on social events and public hearings. It was reported that the Nollywood actress transitioned into politics with her recent appointment as an aide to the Speaker. The actress took to Instagram to express her gratitude for the opportunity to serve under his leadership and for the confidence he has placed in her abilities. Describing the appointment as a key milestone in her career, Eniola Badmus conveyed in her Instagram post her eagerness to work towards their shared aspirations and vision. Eniola Badmus wrote, "A sincere heartfelt gratitude for entrusting me with the recent political appointment. It is an honor to be given this opportunity. I am truly honored and excited to serve under your leadership as Speaker Abbas, and I am deeply appreciative of the confidence you have placed in me. This appointment is not only a significant milestone in my career, but also a chance to contribute meaningfully to our shared goals and vision." Still in the entertainment world, The National Medical Services Laboratories in Pennsylvania, United States, has denied claims made by the Lagos State government regarding the toxicology test of the late Nigerian singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad. The denial came after inquiries by Punch newspaper, which launched a fact-finding mission to determine the cause of the musician's death. Earlier allegations suggested that NMS Labs was responsible for carrying out a toxicology test to uncover the fact, leading to Mohbad's untimely demise. This claim was a part of the proceedings at the Coroner's Court in Ikorodu, Lagos, where the State Government Counsel, O. Akinde, indicated in November 2023 that the analysis was conducted in the United States as part of an autopsy process. This assertion was further supported by the State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Benga Omotosho, during a live interview in February 2024. However, the situation took a turn when NMS Labs revealed to Punch that no such test had been performed at their facility, contradicting the statements made by Lagos State officials. The disclosure came amidst public concern following a statement by a pathologist at the Coroner's Court, who reported that an autopsy could not determine Mohbad's cause of death due to the decomposed state of the body. And that will be all on this week's Eko Hot Blog weekly review on trending story. Join us next week for another exciting and trending stories. I am Lydia Ajayi. Thanks for joining.